Welcome to the Learning and Development Channel, where you can learn, lead, and make a difference.
Okay, present natin po ang Student and Senior High School Curriculum Training Program. Next slide, please. So, tulad po ng Revised 910, we developed the training program in close coordination with the Bureau of Curriculum Development and Bureau of Learning Delivery. Next slide, please. Last year po, through the M48 series of 2025, DepEd issued pilot implementation of the Strength and Senior High School Curriculum for grade 11 in school year 2025 to 2026. This year naman po ay nirelease ang DN12 series of 2026 na nagtatakda po ng full implementation of the Strength and Senior High School Curriculum for school year 2026 to 2027. So ano po ang sinundang proseso ng Strength and Senior High School team for the design and development of the training resource package? The training resource, training material in general. Next slide, please. There are 5 core subjects on the Strength and Senior High School. However, for the sake of training, we are allotting 6. The next slide, please. We are allotting 6 core subjects. We are leaving it as 6 because yung training po na mabisang komunikasyon at effective communication will be separate. Okay? Then as of now po, yung nakalagay, upload po sa DepEd website, there are 14 academic electives and there are 48 Tech Pro electives. Next slide, please. Okay, so we conducted the training needs assessment both for school heads of the pilot implementers and training needs assessment for teachers of the pilot schools po last year. So during that time, there are almost 800 schools na nag-i-implement ng Strength and Senior High School. Then we ask them for their needs. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, doon po sa ating training needs assessment for teachers ay meron pong pagbanggit doon kung saan yung mga teachers po ay isa-isa po nilang sinagutan yung tanong regarding sa kanilang capability of teaching the particular topic na naka-appear po sa curriculum guide. So, bawat pong subject, kasama po ang electives, core, and academic and tech pro electives ay inilagay po. So, yung mga in crafting our training resource packages. Next slide, please. Also, our teachers identified kung ano yung mga topics kung saan sila nahihirapang ituro. Okay. Next slide, please. Yeah. In general, yung ating pong training needs assessment, nag-identify po ng 5 needs na gusto nilang makita sa kanilang training. So 1 is a need for subject-specific professional development, then importance of deep content explorations. Lalo na po sa Strength and Senior High School na yung iba po doon na mga subjects ay bago sa kanila sapagkat yung mga subjects po na finiuse mula sa previous curriculum at ginawang isa. So mahalaga po na mayroong bibigay din sa mga subject content. Then, lumabas din po sa ating training needs assessment na mahalaga na maliwanagan ang ating mga teachers regarding sa unpacking process na specific po sa kanilang subject area. Next slide, please. Also, our teachers want na kung paano ituturo yung mga subjects na yon, hindi lamang po yung mga what to teach. And of course, date on constructive alignment of the standards, competencies, objectives, then to the teaching strategies, then on assessment methods. Next slide, please. So these are the focus PPST domains, strands, and indicators, okay, that will be included in our training programs. For Domain 1, we have 1.1.2, applied knowledge of content within and across curriculum teaching areas. For Domain 4, we have 4.1.2, plan, manage, and implement developmentally sequenced teaching and learning process to meet curriculum requirements and varied teaching contexts. 4.1.3, develop and apply effective strategies in planning and management of developmentally sequenced teaching and learning process to meet curriculum requirements and varied teaching contexts. 4.2.2, set achievable and appropriate learning outcomes that are aligned with learning competencies. Next slide, please. So next, we have Domain 5, assessment and reporting, design and select, organize, and use diagnostic, formative, and summative assessment strategies consistent with curriculum requirements. Next slide, please. For strength in senior high school, we will be using two modalities of training. So one is the face-to-face training, and then the other one is the online training. Sige, next slide, please. For the core subjects, we will have a limited face-to-face training. Then for the teachers who will not be part of the face-to-face training, they will have an online training, and academic electives and temporary electives are also to be delivered purely online. These online training are open to our private schools as well. So these are self-paced online training to be delivered through our DepEd Learning Management System. So ito po ay magiging available din po sa ating lahat pagdating po ng May. Sige, next slide please. For the face-to-face component of our training, katulad po ng sa revised 6-9-10, so we will have 4 training days or 22 hours. Next, in-explain na rin po kanina ni Sir Alvin Fulgencio yung workplace development objectives na susundan din po na ating strength in senior high school. But here, in enabling objectives, we will focus on the key changes in the strength in senior high school curriculum. We will analyze the structure and components of the updated curriculum, including the content and performance standards, the content, the topics, and then the learning competencies. Next slide, please. Another set of enabling objectives select appropriate teaching strategies that align with the revised curriculum content and promote meaningful learning, then select assessment methods that align with the selected teaching strategies and effectively measure the attainment of the learning outcomes. For our application objective, next slide please. Acting the workplace, the participants will be able to design and deliver lessons aligned with the requirements of the strength in senior high school curriculum. Katulad po ng nabanggit ni Sir Alvin kanina, the application objective po ay mahihit natin after the training proper. Then, for the terminal objective, by the end of the 4-day training, the participants will be able to design a lesson that clearly shows constructive alignment among curriculum standards, learning competencies, pedagogical strategies, and assessment methods. Then, for our results objective, yung gustong mahit at organizational level, as a result of the teachers' improved competence and performance, the quality of senior high school education will be enhanced through streamlined and responsive curriculum that leads to improved learner outcomes and greater workforce readiness. Next slide, please. For our face-to-face training, we have also 3 types of sessions. We have the core that lays down the foundations, foundational information about the revised curriculum, about the instructional design framework. We will also have subject-focused sessions. Mula po yan sa exploring the curriculum up to the assessment. Then we have workshops, hands-on practice-oriented sessions kung saan po i-apply ng mga teachers o ng mga participants yung kanilang natutuhan mula sa mga previous sessions. Next slide, please. So, ito po ang lahat ng ating mga sessions, no? So, for half day, we have the opening program, then pre-test, then a full day 1, we have the core session, followed by subject-focused sessions. Okay, then for full day 2, bukong subject-focused sessions yan. Half of the day 3 will be on continuation of subject-focused sessions, then followed by workshops. Then for the last day, half day is already the workplace application planning. We will have the post-test, then the closing program. So these are the sessions. This will be a short rundown of the sessions for the face-to-face training. So for session 1, that's understanding the features of this strengthened senior high school curriculum. And the instructional design framework. So, focus po dito is having the participants shared understanding of the strength in senior high school curriculum and then the senior high school instructional design framework. Para po sa kalaman ng lahat, magkaiba po yung instructional design framework for the kinder to grade 10 doon sa instructional design framework na gagamitin po sa strengthened senior high school. So, dito po sa session na to ay ma-address po yung mga misconceptions na mayroon po regarding po sa dalawang mahalagang paksa ito. Next slide, please. For sessions 2 to 5, we will be exploring the curriculum of the particular core subject. So dito po ay titingnan natin yung course description, yung goals, at yung key dates ng subject area. Then, the participants will also review the standards and competencies to identify what learners should know and be able to do habang ine-examine po natin yung mga mahalaga. Essential concepts, common misconceptions, and prerequisite knowledge and critical skills needed for effective learning throughout the course. So, ganyan, yan po ang may itong exploring the curriculum na po ito may pinakamalaking bulk of time. Sapagkat binibigyan po natin ng diin na talagang mahalaga na maunawaan ng ating mga teachers yung curriculum para sa kanilang mahusay na pagtuturo back in their workplace. Next slide, please. For session 6, ito naman po ay choosing appropriate strategies wherein our participants will have a rundown of practical strategies for teaching the core subject. This is a very subject-appropriate teaching strategies, okay, that can help them engage learners, foster curiosity, and support meaningful learning. At making sure po na ito po ay align sa content at sa goals of the curriculum. Next slide, please. Then, the last session for subject focus ay yung ating assessing learning. So, sa assessing learning po focuses on assessment methods suitable for the core subject, and they will also examine formative and summative assessment strategies and learn how to align assessment tools with the learning outcomes. Bibigyan din dito yung pagpili ng tama na wasto, sapat na assessment methods para po ma-measure ang learner's progress at achievement. Then, kung papasin po ninyo both sa RIM 5, 6, 9, 10 at dito po sa atin ay nagdaan po tayo ng mahabang oras for workshops. Iwasan po natin yung sa workshop po ay itira din lamang na nasa dulo, ngunit hindi masyado nabibigyan ng oras. Next slide please. For the workshop, we have a lesson plan development, application of the principles enumerated in the instructional design framework. Mahalaga po dito sa lesson plan yung pagkakaroon na pagpapakita na constructive alignment ng standards, competencies, objectives, assessment methods, saka po ng instructional strategies. Mahaba po yung oras na binigay dito para po masigurado na magkaroon po ng sapat ng oras para po sa feedback session, para po ma-improve po yung kanilang mga outputs. Next slide, please. Another workshop after the lesson plan development is the demonstration teaching. So, dito po magpapakita po ng ating mga participants of a segment of instruction na ang goal po is makita kung papaano naman sa actual classroom nag-a-apply yung kanilang ginawa na lesson plan. So, mahalaga po rito na maipakita yung application po o yung simulation po o teaching delivery po nung kanilang kinreate na mga lesson plan. Katulad po sa lesson plan development, ang workshop po na ito ay meron ding sapat na oras para po sa feedback na napakahalagang elemento po sa pagkandap ng ating mga workshops. Then, the last workshop would be on workplace application planning. So, ito po yung activity para po maging maliwanag sa ating mga participants, what are the things to do back in the workplace para po masagot po yung ating application objective. So, yung pong workplace application plan, it outlines concrete actions, timelines, required resources, and expected outputs po para po sa maayos na pag-implement ng strengthened senior high school curriculum. Then, for the delivery phase of the strengthened senior high school curriculum, so we will be doing a cascade model also, but this time we will only be having 2 layers. So first is the national training of trainers to be led by the NAIAP Central Office. Then we will have the regional training of teachers. Again, ang ating pong training for face-to-face for core subjects are very limited lamang po. So, hindi po niya kayang i-train yung lahat. That's why we have another option for them. That is through self-paced online modules, online training to our DepEd LMS. Okay, so this is our schedule for our national training of trainers. Next slide, please. So, for April 20 to 24, National Training of Trainers for Effective Communication and Mabisang Komunikasyon. Then for General Science and General Mathematics po ay April 20 to 24. Then April 27 to May 1 naman po ay National Training of Trainers for Life and Career Skills in Pag-aaral ng Kasaysayan at Lipunang Pilipino. Lahat po iyan ay sa NCR. Okay? So again po katulad na banggit ko kanina, so we have limited face-to-face training for core subjects. Then we have the online mechanisms for the core subject as well. Then pure online for academic and Tech Pro electives. Next slide, please. For our self-paced online training through our DepEd LMS. Next slide, please. Yung ating pong mga teachers ay magkakaroon ng 3 modules. So, exploring the elective curriculum, unpacking the competencies, then assessing learning, and instructional strategies. Kung papansin po ninyo, yung ating pong mga modules mirrors also the sessions that we had sa face-to-face. So, sa ating pong online training, hindi po siya on asynchronous live session, premise games, but there will be modules na kanilang babasahin, na mayroong mga video component, na mayroong mga assessment, para po maunawaan po nila yung curriculum na kanilang ituturo. Kasama po yung sa unpacking the competencies. Sabay kayo sila ang nagritag din sa center tapos strategies. Natagpatuko. Po. So, yan po sa ating mga information regarding po sa Tandem of Training na Strengthened Senior High School Curriculum. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Like and subscribe to the L&D channel on YouTube using the link youtube.com/@learn2lead channel.